here it is. I finished my nose gear. I'm happy and not happy at the same time, since actually, those nose gear door doesn't come flush, and it's because it is just not shaped correctly in a way. Yeah, maybe you've noticed this is on the other side, but that I will change afterwards. Yeah, I've done some adjustments. I will show you. First, I want to show you how this Asan. This is a broken one. Asan gear door sequencer work. Actually, it has a door one, door two, and a gear, a channel for gear. This goes into the receiver, channel number 5, and here it goes work. You have different modes. You have mode actually F1, which is a mode 1, F2, and F3. F1 is a pretty like conventional mode, which is like, you open the gear door, the gear comes out, and then the gears comes in and the gear door closes. The F2 is a P51 mode where the door first opens and then the gear go down and the inner gear doors closes. And the mode 3, it is actually the gear goes, the gear doors comes down, the gear opens, and some of those doors closes. It's actually for jets, especially those cabin gear doors that comes closed down. Unfortunately, this product is already discontinued, and I bought it on the into Hobby King, and I don't know why they discontinued, because it's a fantastic gear door. Because all those um, all those retracts are working a little bit. Some they work fast, some they work slow, and all these things are already pre-programmed. But here you can pre-program the travel, the time, the everything. And if you can see here, you go in the channel. Let me show you. Press these two buttons. You go in the channel, and here you have a travel. And I could now, if you can see here, let me just show you. You see here, it's here I've put in the um, the Metal Gear servo for the door, which is a mini. And so what I do is, you see, I can adjust that travel. Now you see, if you can see the door, you see I put it in, and I can put it back out as much as I want. So I've adjusted that, and I've made that. So it's really, really fantastic thing. I have only one. I've burned two, which was because of my stupidity, if I shall say that. So let's just see how that works, and then we'll go on into something else. By the way, what I've done to the gear doors, I of course screw them in, and what I've done inside, that is a different thing, because as I said, the P38 had a longer nose gear. And what I've done, I first actually desampled this part and put a longer spring inside, which has more now. It's much more softer, and it's longer in this area. And then the second thing I've done, I've actually, those things, these the retract should be sitting on here, or those rails down. And actually, what I've done is actually I've lengthened it by putting some plywood here, reinforcing it here, and making it actually higher. So I've put as much as possible high up as I could. You will see how how tight it comes. And then what I've done, I'm not happy with that, but I've put a ball ring here for a nose gear. You see, it moves very nicely. Although what I found out, you see that? See, that's not cool, because this one has a little bit of travel. It is a small, but it is a travel. And especially, if you go from tarmac, it's really not good. I think from the grass it won't be so much, but I will put the clevis on, it will put some strain on the servo, but you know, that's what I have to do. So I think this I will change. So if you can see here, you know, anyway, it works nicely. So now that what I done to inside, I will show you from the other side, but let me just show you how this works. So the gear goes, the gear goes down, and it really comes, look, it has a small little gap, and then the doors comes down. You see here, actually that's what I'm not happy about. Look at that. So here it comes very much flush. You see, on the other side it is all done like really flush. I had shimmed it a little bit, so I had more opening. However, on this side, you see that doesn't fit. You see, it stays up. Of course, I could put the gear, I mean, I could adjust it on the servo, but I've already burned one servo in because this was so much, it has so much strain because it's not curved nicely. You see that it won't come, and even if I put a lot, it will still not come in. So I'll have to, I don't know what I will do here. I still, you know, if you have some advice, maybe you can give me some, but I'll show you just then afterwards how this works. So it goes out like the same, the door open. I will do all the coloring, you know, and then the gear door comes out. Of course, this needs to be turned because this should be in the front, but this I will do later. So that's how it is. You see, it's really high up, and the gap, if you can see that, it is really like it really comes in. Yeah, let me show you again just that. So you see, look, the gap is really minimal, but it doesn't have any, it doesn't, you know, crash with anything. So it's really good. And even if you see now here, look, just look at this, you know, this is really not shimmed even nice. So that's what I'm not happy about, the nose part of the P38. So let me just show you on the other side what. So well, this is it from the other side. What I've done, I've put the mini Metal Gear servo here, which comes really nicely. It doesn't bump with anything inside. If you can just 1 second, you can see like that. Yeah. So I've put the servo in. It closes really nicely, and although, you know, I could do that. You know, because that's what is bothering me, that gap, you know, that is the far this servo can go. I mean, I could put it even more down, but the problem is that even if I put, this won't come in very nice. Now to the servo for the steering wheel, I've put it here into this area, which is quite nice. I know that I'm not gonna be able to adjust it, but however, you know, I think that's okay. If I open this now, because anyway it's open, I'm gonna put the battery. I know with my first one I put it somewhere here. I'm gonna make a table here and put it here down there. Receiver battery that I'm gonna use, 1 second, is actually this one, is a ZP 2100 2S3P, which will go down there somewhere, and then of course extended the cables going in the back. So all the cables will come definitely in this area, and then I will have my where is it? Oh yeah, here. I will have my receiver here, and my BC is gonna be somewhere here. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna open this part here, and this will, like this, and this will come off, and actually inside there will be a charging switch, I mean a switch to open and close the, I mean to, you know, yeah, a switch, and actually the charging thing. So I'm gonna charge it from this part on, so that I'm not gonna open and close always these doors. So I'm gonna charge it from here. So I was thinking even to put maybe this one down there, the receiver, but no, I decided not to. So that's the centerpiece. So I'll show you some more work when I've done this.